Hello everybody, welcome back to the Nibiru channel. It is March 7th, 2017, and a very powerful storm by the name of Zeus has rolled through the country of France and has literally battered the area. I was paying very close attention to this information late yesterday, and the headline reads, "Powerful storm Zeus batters France, killing at least 2 and leaving 600,000 properties without power and electricity." Now, I was reading over this information, and I spent a long time in South Florida, so I'm very familiar with the power of hurricanes and the intensity of this storm as it rolled across France had to be very scary for these people. Now, I'm not sure about the weather situations in France in general. I haven't studied their weather patterns, but I've never heard of anything like this ever before. The situation is very bleak in France, and as I was going through this article, right down below is the infrared weather radar of this storm as it rolled through. Now, I'm not sure if this kind of caught them by surprise, but the intensity of this storm and the wind gusts topping over 120 miles per hour, I'm sure that caught many people by surprise. And thank goodness that the storm passed by and dissipated, but it did roll through down into the Mediterranean. Now, one thing that I was paying very close attention to, and I'm going to go ahead and point this out, and we've gone over this information many times before. I'm going to show you the jet stream, and the jet stream is definitely at fault when it comes to what is occurring. So let me go ahead and exit out of here, and we're going to go ahead and bring up the jet stream and the situation that's brewing right now all over the world. And if we take a quick look, we're going to spin this around into Europe. Let me just go ahead and get the settings correct. Now you can see these weather patterns and how they're occurring with this jet stream. And I'm going to go ahead and zoom in a little bit more so you can see the outline of the country of France. And you can see how this jet stream just literally rolled right over the country. Now it's rolling down into parts of Italy and Greece. Now, there are going to be storms intensifying all over the world. Now we're going to take a quick look at the jet stream, and I'm going to go ahead and set this up. This is not the proper setting for the jet stream, but I just want you to see how erratic the jet stream is at this point in time. Now, it has been like this for months on end, and I've been referring to this back and forth from time to time and trying to show everyone what is occurring. Now, we will set the proper setting for the jet stream. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's not normal. It's not normal by any means. Now, I'm sure that this is probably freaking out meteorologists around the world because I'm sure they don't really understand what is happening. But the situation around the world is going to get bleak. Let's just take a look at this. Let's roll down in here to the Antarctic region. Now there you go. I mean, this is not a normal jet stream at all. Now these weather patterns are going to continue to be very dangerous. As you can see, coming off of China, Japan, rolling directly across the Pacific. Look at this huge vortex of air. I mean, literally two spinning, they look like two hurricanes right here. One here, another one here. And this weather is making its way down through Alaska into the northwestern part of the United States and Canada. And this jet stream pattern here is being split like the tongue of a snake and giving a little reprieve to most of the people living in the Southern California and northern Mexico region. However, this weather pattern that is coming up through here, heading into the state of Washington, Oregon, Northern California, and heading up into Canada and through the United States, these weather patterns are absolutely outrageous. So we're going to have to keep very, very close eyes on the weather patterns wherever you live. Pay very close attention to what's going on. Now, I know there has been some tornadoes that have been spawned. I'm getting reports from subscribers all over the United States telling me about the weird weather that they're having, asking me direct questions about why this is occurring. And I've gone over this information quite a bit, and it definitely seems at this point in time our atmosphere is heating up. We already know that the core of the Earth is heating up because we have such intense earthquakes and now all of this volcanic activity all over the world. Yesterday I reported on 35 volcanoes in full-blown eruption. That's just absolutely crazy, ladies and gentlemen. It's just crazy. But these weather patterns are going to continue. They're going to. There's no doubt about it. We're probably going to see some very intense flooding throughout the world, and I'm going to try to keep track of it because a lot of this is not being reported in the mainstream media, especially here in the United States. They're just too worried about what's happening with Donald Trump, Obama, and this whole entire administration, when in fact they should be paying close attention to what's happening within this country and around the world. But we as the people, we know we are secondary to these politicians. But just taking a look at this jet stream as it moves across the entire Earth, it is just absolutely erratic. You can see these swirling vortexes of air. And just looking at the North Pole is actually kind of scary because this jet stream is just, I would have to use the word non-existent. It's just broken into many, many different patterns. So keep a very close eye on your weather. If you have any type of app on your cell phone that gives you weather alerts, I would definitely pay very close attention to it. If you don't have something like that on your phone, go ahead into your app store and pick something out. The Weather Bug is pretty good. AccuWeather is also pretty good. I know the Weather Channel has a very good app. And, set it up for weather alerts because it seems like these systems are developing very rapidly and they're moving in very rapidly. You do not want to get caught by surprise in any of these weather systems. We will keep you updated on everything going on around the world, weather related, as best as I can. So remember, ladies and gentlemen, keep yourself up to date, keep yourself informed. Stay tuned to the Nibiru channel. Thank you for watching. This is Scott, over and out.